Molly pop, baggy drop. Girl lips are feature, the lollipop. Black rest from the belly. So
people come back to the fix. It's boy now here with Ari and we have a Bush Lord in the building. But before we get to that, we have to say big ups to our sponsors. Itopia Life Herbos, where can be some culture combined for one of a kind experience. You can visit them at 10 West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, you can follow them on Instagram at Itopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This interview is also brought to you by Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. You can visit their website at pure24store.com. Their product ship all across the world. I don't know, so you can use that promo code The Fix to get 15% off all purchases. That's promo code The Fix to get 15% off all purchases. As I said, people have a Bush Lord in the building. Master of Bush.
I thought you would have said a Molly
Bush Master. Oh, Molly, oh, Pops Molly know on them thing there. Alright.
Losing meds.
Losing meds and all these things. Yaksta in our building, people. Friend of the show, Wagwan.
Wagwan, there, man. Everything blessed.
Everything good, man.
Yeah, man.
We want everything the good with you, because the people them there say I pop Molly and all these things. And
Yeah, man. Something pop to Molly, you know.
So, well, I've asked you about the song Controversy.
Yeah.
Controversy. Because he put out a preview and that was the talk. So, Yaksta losing meds and all the thing then.
Molly
Pop. Molly and all that. Especially after the back of the band with broadcast commission and everything. First of all, when was the song conceptualized?
It was conceptualized from June.
Okay.
But me as a man watch trajectory. Me know it was a matter of time before it banned. I'm gonna feel it before the year done.
For real?
So shoot the video and just hold it.
Wait, so you felt that something like this was going to happen,
Yeah,
like the BCJ
because
ban?
when it started, the ensure and there's always it's like there's an algorithm how Jamaica works, you know. When time things seems to become the trend that is negative, the quote unquote pacifiers always try to sedate it in a some subtle but social way. You get me? And it always result to the radio. Whenever you have a rampant influx of gun music or violent music, eventually them always say, all right, this have to edit out and such and such. So I knew it was a matter of time before Molly will turn Pally or Folly.
You're like a Nostradamus, a reggae Nostradamus. That's what you're saying.
No, man. Nostradamus.
Prophetic.
Why they mind they hype on something different? You understand? I really usually hate the boss, but I have to tell her like, Nostradamus still, big him up.
Because I was saying, the first song said Molly Pop, or the first line, sorry, said Molly Pop. And I'm like, oh, this I gonna play on radio now.
Yeah.
And because they're saying no Molly, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Some
you know,
Molly
like
now.
even after the ban and you have this song, and I'm sure you want it to be played on the radio. Like,
Yeah.
is there any
Pillar
talk?
Pop, man.
Yeah, like
Body Rock.
oh, so Pillar Pop. Okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
you don't know. So yeah, man, the radio version is
Ah, okay.
So is it that because I'm thinking like even the context to like would it suggest Molly that they probably have a problem with it?
All right. I think the word Molly on a whole just becomes a curse word.
Yeah.
You understand in general. So I don't think because the content of the song is not really glorifying Molly.
Yeah.
Means that it will be actually sidestep. You
Yeah.
understand? It doesn't really pacify the whole type of heat or controversy surrounding the word Molly on the radio. I don't think that them really like overlook that. You understand?
Okay.
But with that said, and knowing that them ban Molly, you have to have a contingency plan for the
Yeah.
word Molly. You know. But really and truly, and I bash Molly, you know. You understand?
No, from the context
Yeah.
of the song.
Or
yeah.
people that take
Dip Molly, yeah.
Because, you know, some people normal now say this and say that. But what I've learned since the course of our rise, you know, is that dancehall is just gonna be dancehall and evolution is imminent. And it just gotta just take its place and its course. Them can't stop trap music, them can't stop drill. Every single thing that they're actually fighting against is what the youths them are go for right now. The frequency of the youth them is very high, but also low in vibration. So any music that matches that frequency, that's what the youth them are actually jig towards. Real and truly, Molly should be banned, but I will put a quote, don't get me wrong now, I'm not saying it for ban. Like what I'm not saying Molly supposed to be banned. But if them ban Molly, I will part of thing of a ban the same way.
Like drugs.
Drugs and cigarette and rum and all
yeah.
You understand? Because if you ban one thing, there's look on it. A cigarette box literally tell us, boy,
It
don't
kills
kill
you.
You
Yeah.
understand? And then alcohol, same way. You know, you have whole drink and drive and drunk car crashes and them good thing there every day. So it's like, if you have to ban one thing, you have to ban everything. You get me? But it's just because one thing is being highlighted, quote unquote, towards the youth them through music, then that's the reason why it becomes an issue.
Was the conceptualization of the song Controversy in reaction to how people did take to your other song them, like maybe is that you felt like I need to do something to get people's attention,
Alright.
and that's how it came about?
Real and truly, controversy was basic. Alright. It's like a switching topic. You know, it's like an alter ego of the actual bad, which alter ego is basically would be good. You know, you have the Yaksta and then you have the Bush Lad. You understand? The one with the book is the Bush Lad, and the Yaksta basically is still the dancer moniker. You understand? Because there's different counterparts to me, you know. You understand? When time I go dancehall, I go Yaksta. But I still find a way to bring it across. Very subtle, clean, and palatable to people.
Yeah. I give you a song, Money.
Money talk.
Money Talk. Yeah, that song.
Yeah, so it's like, but I don't think people are really warm up to that side as yet. They're getting introduced to it. Because in their mind, it's just one-dimensional when it comes down to Yaksta.
Yeah.
If they were actually looking on the catalog before, they might realize that's where I'm actually coming from. But nonetheless, what is already in, let it be. You understand? I'm not fight how people perceive me to be.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like the essence of what I put forward in my music is actually me.
Yeah,
You know,
and I mean, you
yeah.
have the perception of you is good.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like relatable almost corporate, for want of a better word.
Yeah, right.
Corporate friendly.
Friendly.
Corporate friendly, yeah.
Because even so, I mean, I remember you were at the Prime Minister's budget, was it budget speech? But you were in the parliament that when he was giving his speech. Yeah. First of all, why were you there? Like, what was the conversation
to be
like?
honest, them just reach out to me and them say, boy, them know I'm come to parliament. Them love the song and such. But you don't know them thing I work. You know? So, you know, contemplate for a little while then.
But so was there an initial reaction to say no?
Yeah.
Why?
Because real and truly, all right, you know what? You see, the narrative of a lock on the head and politics.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what that comes with. But sometimes somebody have to be the delinquent or the, isn't it, of the whole bunch. Because see, when we take the time out and look into it, doing or being the first of every single thing can actually bring a positive change. Because I went there to actually get the experience. You understand? To see what it was like.
Because you've never really been in parliament, right?
And while my experience was very good, but me still can see whereas you have a commune of people, there's still hypocrisy. You understand? And that's why it's called politics.
Yeah.
You know? Many people say that it was just a strategic move.
A stunt, if you will.
A stunt, if you will. Which you don't know. Well, I understand them thing because them thing have been happening for ages. But maybe him can just naturally like the song. I want, you know, if you actually meet me in person. And to tell the truth, him give me a good vibes, but there's a whole lot of other little things surrounding that. You know?
Like what?
Because as you don't know, you can see it. Like with the Jamaican one, there's like a whole like burning issues, spending issues where need to be done. You know? It's like youths are find ways to actually make money. And if negative are feed you, then that's what you're gonna turn to. It's just like people look upon prostitution as the worst. But that still put money upon a person's table. It's almost like a man like some man build a house out of gambling. You know, so it's like I not really agree with the body now. But I'm like sometimes I take a little step back and actually assess what go on and surrounding and realize these are the avenues that are open to the youths then. So they utilize it. But what is a man that is not used to goal and you give him goal in the middle of a gambling pot? You go and flaunt it. You get me? So like real and truly there's a pandemic within a pandemic within a pandemic. You understand? So you fix one.
I feel like it's more epidemic. Like this thing is pervasive. It's with us
because
forever.
If you look on it, all these things was actually created before them actually happen. Remember, you know, scamming don't just come out, you know. It started from somebody who is high in power, who pass on the knowledge to someone younger. They made these things possible for you then. You understand? It's just like when you go in movies, they say all type of foolish that go on in movies now, same way. You understand? It's like these things are pre-recorded subliminally and installed in you. Remember the youth, them wise energy. Them are dunce, you know? Them just start dunce. You come on TV and say darky dark and dunce me dunce and murders. But they listen to them lyrics. Them literally have lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, it's like them literally have lyrics. So a dunce man can't construct a proper song. He can't find flow. But you're gonna know same dunce. Because by the time you reach half of the song, you run out of lyrics.
Well, maybe it's not them write the song.
I know 3/4 right now, all of you them when you see now, I them write them tune.
I'll take your word for
and
it.
all you know is the monotony within the lyrics then. You see, even though the lyrics them might change, it has the same type of feel and the same direction. You get me? It's like for me,
it could be that what was written for them stick in other lane there because them see it work.
Well, maybe.
You know what? The question that I had for you, I kind of just backtrack a little with the Prime Minister, you know, and engaging him. Was there ever a thought in the back of your mind to say, you know, maybe this is a chance where I could probably bring across some issues that I'm having and the community that I represent, whether it be the Rasta community, the young person,
yeah, man, I did, man.
Youth, you know.
Yeah, no, sit down and reason. Me and him, I'm black here. I don't know me as a man vocal. Me I tell him my mind straight and forward. If you do the feelings, just say it go. You understand? Because I been and tell him say, boy, this lockdown thing, I mash up all of a thing for we. Because why is it that people go vote and people can't go out and make money? You understand? What's a frustrated man that has bills to pay?
So what was he?
Criminal.
Oh, sorry.
So it's like basically, real and truly, he was very receptive at certain things. Because whether you like it or not, the people is the advocate. You listen to the cabinet.
Were there cameras around when you was talking?
And bodyguard.
Well, I know he definitely has a lot of bodyguards. He would have to.
What you'd like that? Why I ask that is like, you'd want to think that the conversation was genuine, but I wonder even if you had this thought, say, yo, I wonder if he's just doing this to prop this up and say, oh, look him a talk to an artist who all a certain meditation, and for sure the youth them say, yo, me can have that type of talker with this type of artist.
And I mean, there's been criticism even prior to engaging with him that, you know, he use the dancehall artist or use the songs and then, you know, him say negative things about it. So I was even about the music. So I was even thinking something like that if that was even a hesitancy for you to engage.
Alright, no disrespect intended to nobody at all universally. Let me put that out straight. But if you're a shepherd, you can lead a sheep with the same propaganda, you will do it. If you have an issue with an individual, you make him know straight up and say, watch in general, this is the issue, you know. That's the only way I should go and fix it, just like a relationship. If your man a gay bun, and your woman a gay bun, you're not talk about, you know, continue gay bun. But if you come to a solid initiative to actually change the whole factor there, then things will change. It's like, if a person can exploit to expand and expose, try and know, you must tap into that. You get me? Because if you have 500 somebody now sit down and them can use the whole 500 to make $1 million every day, him are going to exploit you. It's just like music. You have creators but not business-minded individuals who are creating. So the people who understand publishing, understand distribution, understand the marketplace and show business, what them do? They make fortune off of them. Remember, now, there's a limitless amount of avenues to when an artist record a song and go out there, you know. Ambition alone taught me that alone. You understand? Then I actually start realizing there's a whole lot of different places to market music.
Yeah.
To get it out there. Sometimes an artist might, and when I have a stray, when I just show you a thing, sometimes an artist might find a megalithic song, will lick the universe. And because I find one, the second and third time, give up. The moment you fail is the moment to stop, you know. You understand? You're not gonna always be the artist, but try to be the one relevant. And living testimony is chronicler. You remember one time them write a chronicler about 80 times already. And them come back, come show you time and time again. So you don't have to be the first pick, but you're picked.
Yeah. Because people probably even like a chronicler or you and say, I'm not art right now, why am I going out? But they miss out that they've been making consistent music and consistently good music. For people, like a good amount of people enjoy.
See, this it's like, all right, I know that my niche market is our age group. The 25, the 26, 27, 28, 29 to 34. That would be the prime market. And then the second prime market would be 36 to 45. And then from the 13 to 17 will not be my niche because I not sing the book bap with them when I want. And then from the 18 to the 21 are in the liking. Because some people like a boy. Alright, and I feel them mind me a 40, you know.
Yo, Yaksta, I'm not tell you carry yourself like a 40 years.
Stop, you're making me. Because I'm older than you, aren't I?
You see me? But it's like.
Yeah, but you do have that mature presence.
Yeah,
you know?
For real.
So it's like, for me personally, still, it not bother me. You get me?
You feel like as a compliment. You see that as a compliment, yeah?
Make me no business. It's like literally just not here. You see, it's like I'm so confident with my shell that nothing at all bother me. Because in the essence of certain things, alright, you have a time when I'm dress up and trim up on some local style and look on it and I say, yo, this is a bush lad, I like this. We go back to my old man stage. You feel better so. You get me?
Yeah.
It's like you have some artists now that them basically would have a think about all the psycho what your name? Rabbit? Psycho Bunny.
Yeah.
All the good thing there just for get the people's appeal.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
almost
so
like if you're not wearing that, if you not do certain songs, it's like them not go see it as being a young
people, isn't it?
I never know, say, the expensive, you know, I was going to Kuya, I'm a see it for like, what, 30 grand for one shirt? I nearly had a heart attack. I'm like, why?
I know that the first time I asked a store online about it, I DM them, I said, how much for that shirt? I said 30,000. I said, you mean 3,000? Right? Like you put on an extra zero. I said, no, 30,000. I said, we just stop all communication. So whenever
You don't even say thanks?
No, we just don't. Yeah.
I miss. I didn't know it was that expensive for real. Wow.
Well, it's like, and you see, it's a maturity from the mental state. It really and truly age of how you're moving. You understand? It's unless you actually there on the peers, you realize say you're young. But sometimes they not crowd of big people, and even them seems like pitting to you. Cause them mental now vibrate on the same frequency.
Yeah, I about them carry themselves.
You see me how them carry themselves. So it's like, yeah, all of them might not the same age group, but when everybody look up the bush that Ella. We just work with it, isn't it? I have no problem with it same way. You get me?
No, don't hold me up, boy.
So but just know. So it's like back to the question we basically asked. Yeah, like all them things are relative, you know. To be honest. And I think even music does have impact on people.
Yeah.
Let's state that. Negative and positive. But if somebody see a niche of actually evolving them life or elevating themselves, they will capitalize. It's a capitalist country. Our world that we're living in right now.
Yeah.
And just like how the politician asks for the vote, demand things when they actually promise you. It's like when it comes on to even badness, Jamaican really have a bad man. And the reason I say that is that you will see a bad man fight them own people them or murder them own people them. But one time certain things go wrong, you never see them actually have a uproar towards a politician or anybody at all. Not saying it's supposed to happen, you know. But I'm just showing you.
No, I get what you're saying.
How the people them actually perceive things to be. So if him or whosoever go lead know that, them will capitalize on it. Because the people them know that at the end of the day, them have still have some cliff in the middle of the road them. So you can drive and drop, you know?
Cliff the pothole.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, you have some cliff in it. Because I regularly I drive, I'm going to see it take us a boom! I wonder what go on.
You know, I call them deceptive potholes because it would look like it okay. And then when you reach it, your sister is a real deep sinkhole. Yeah, man.
I better them name Cliff Fruit, some of them, man. God,
deceptive potholes.
I swear to you.
Horrible. But you're right, advocate.
Advocate on your own behalf, and so comes you actually get changed.
So you think that you're taking up the mantle to be an advocate for your generation? Like, I mean, it may seem like a difficult endeavor, but
yeah, white rough, you know. I'm not telling you, you know. And them things don't make your locks fall out. So let's get straight and forward, you know. But I think with my generation, now that them actually know that I'm this young and doing what I'm doing, even if I do something different, in their eyes, I'm just a teacher. I don't know if I'll sound to see it. Me love artistry. So it's like me use my
That's
music.
clear.
Yeah. I'm turn it in an art. You see me, because you don't know if Chopper will come phone the same way, you know? Yes, everybody in the altar.
I feel like it's another deceptive song. Yeah, trick the people them again.
No, the chicken season don't know. Man.
Oh, okay.
You understand? It's like, all right, if I wanted, I could have done 1,010,000 controversy. But I don't want my career building around just negative fuel. Because I've seen great individuals before me never had that storyline. Vybz Kartel did it well. And it was the art of that book. So did Alkaline. Skeng, Involuntary, are just for them era. You understand? And everything what them do, the people make run with. I think even for me personally, them don't put me in the box there. They put me in a separate box. You understand? So when a person I say, boy, them not hear from a bush lad, it's because them not listen. Because me stay in the radio. It's like if you turn on every radio station in Jamaica, you're bound for your Yaksta. You get me? Performance-wise, I'm not lacking. Creative-wise, I'm not. But it's like, we just understand, say, every single thing have its time. You have a period when we just rain, you slow down, build up back, you rain again, slow down, build up back. But the only thing that changes that narrative of people saying you're a one-hit wonder or whatsoever is constant putting out content. Because it might hit no. But as soon as this retrograde our phase slow down, people always revert back to the good thing.
Would you like to be mentioned amongst those names I mentioned earlier?
Well, really and truly, any mention is a mention. And remember, nobody feel like them are some great with them too, you know? Skeng great, you know?
Yeah.
Josh great, you know? Silk Bass, all them way you want, because no matter how them same salt and everything, it's a great youth.
Yes.
You see me, regardless of all the foolish like what's around the youth name.
No,
great.
but
It's talented enough.
it has to be fair, overcome so much controversy and thing happening in life. It proves there's something about the youth.
Alright, I sit down and listen to him song.
Wait, stop.
It's well,
Just how you just jumpy like, oh, they don't care him start. Like,
No, because really and truly,
people
like,
have him as
if I look
self,
at it,
yeah.
you know, that's all I'm saying about, like, it's like, me overlook all the foolish that go on with him, you know. I just fame phase, and sometimes people fame Bill in a different direction.
yeah.
All them things around him name, all they getting bigger, you know.
Yeah. The antics outside of music, like he's always, like you see that the songs are just as good, or you know that they have the impact as the things that are happening outside of the
Alright,
controversy,
sit down and
outside of the
listen to
music.
song, Mommy Me Sorry. Bury me heart in a valley, because mankind wicked, they can't run from me. And it's like, I sit down, and I listening to a raft. And I say, the boy are talented, you know. But
That is clear.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just like, it's just unfortunate. You get me? Like, when a trend of things start happen, it happen. But it also comes with the thought process.
And it's Murphy's Law. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah.
You know, but it all
But eventually,
equal out.
this too shall pass.
Yeah.
You see me? And remember,
himself out.
it might be basically a story for many other people. Same way. You understand? Because remember, while bad things happen to you, know, there are actually good things coming.
Yeah.
You see me? So people tend to always overlook that same way. It's just like, all right, with me, when I'm on the bush lad, I don't think about that as a goat. And chicken. And
farmer.
And farmer. That's it. You
Yeah.
understand? So what me if you do, eat them, can't eat them. There's different counterparts to me, you know. But that's all I'm going to say.
I mean, you have an infamous song, well, infamous, but you have a big song where you talk about do farming. So
Yeah, but them sing about the farmer.
oh, that you
Me
tell
sing about
farmer.
so many things. Like, me sing about Bulla. Me sing about my wife, link her when she wants sex. So that's something me sing about in the tune. But I don't know. From them see Yaksta, it's just I can go.
Yaksta, you have to admit though,
Yeah.
when it fall to music video, I go find a bush for shoot. And
Because
that's why.
in the controversy, you never have one goat or someone, animal
No,
in
man.
there.
I want to come veranda with the bush. You never put the roadside and say,
I
put the
was
bush.
so reactive and say, one thing about Yaksta, him a go find a bush for go shoot.
But I mean, is it wrong to say that nature is where you're happiest? Because when we talk, I mean, I remember when we first had our interview, you said to us that you're actually a farmer, and I feel like, you know, that's where you thrive.
It's
so.
like, all right. You see the moment I grow and start evolving, like, and understand different parts of the world. Because, you know, been go far one a few times. But it's like you start realize. It's like nature, at one point, nature is just the bush alone. But then we start to realize that it is actual life itself. But you see, whereas a clutter of people, sometimes the energy can push you off. So in order for actually go and be one with self again, you have to find where the actual essence of life thrive. You see me? If you go up a Blue Mountain or Strawberry Hill, the feel is totally different from when you're down at town.
True.
It's true.
Sure.
You get me? Alright. I'll show you a little thing. I brought down at town one time, and it might sound like a joke. I never tried breeding being mother for about 5 years and nothing now go on. I said, let's go up in the hills with moms and drink some jello water and just go be down in them cold spring there. Mama come down and twin the dog it.
Well, twin up.
Twin up.
Chad.
Matic fire and, you know?
Takes notes.
so it's a narrative of a truck same way.
Yeah, man. Them say I'm here the driver for your truck, man. Yeah.
Take a good time.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
man,
wrong
man.
with that.
Yeah.
We don't need any more children. The world is going to end anyway. But that's
When
another- Soon.
A long time you know.
Yeah, from 99 for
You
real.
know, I'm still
Man, so Yaksta, I give myself till 35 here.
You know,
That age limit.
35.
35.
No man, every time it might take a rusty man. I have to grease and fire on my boy man. Remember, you know what I mean? The grandpa daddy now in the school, you know.
That's
Yeah,
true.
come on. Yeah.
That's why you have to keep yourself fit and treat
Yeah,
your
you know?
body right and all these things, yeah. She don't know nothing about that, eh?
yeah, but I'm not trying to have any kids.
Rami,
I don't like them.
you don't like kids? I'm trying to find the right man.
Alright, Ellie tell her, you know.
What?
Alright, Ellie
I
fat man
rebuke
tell her.
you. I don't need kids. I'm
See,
fine.
Remember, I see the first time you get pregnant and that little soul pass through your vaginal cavity and you put her him in your hand. Remember, your perception and the world change. It's a bit near one of the most precious things.
True.
Acquire the world. I have nobody to share it with. It's meaningless.
Mm.
I can adopt.
Eh?
I can adopt.
You know, no man, you go on your own thing.
No, I'll adopt. When I feel like I get there, I'm like, okay, I'll adopt.
Alright, see camera shine. The man, when you find her, that's why you are good. Zinsa? Just like that.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
But we do want to ask, because you mentioned about showing other sides too.
Yeah.
It seems like there's some trepidation, if you will. Is there? To showing like them other side too, to what people may know you for?
I think that too, but no.
Mm.
And the reason I'm saying no is that sometimes things take time for people to process and understand.
Mm.
You get me? And you can't just force on something and it's like it's a total 360 to somebody's mind. No. It's just that you can't use the same positive and don't make it have a negative impact on people. Because you can sing about a girl in a very sexual song and it no in a raunchy. You can sing about money in a happy way. You see it myriads of times in the dancehall. So it's almost like showing them different aspects of what I can do with my heart.
Yeah.
Is very fundamental, not just to them but also to me. Because as an artist, sometimes I feel boxed in because me have this surge of energy when I just want to plunge out there. You get me? Because yes, can sing a little bit, DJ, me can DJ fast, slow, jump on this rhythm, go over Afro because all them things that like Afrobeat, I've been doing Afrobeat like from 2016 with Marlon, because Marlon been introduced me that. I know my sister made me hear about it and then me and Marlon do a song called Whoa Girl. If you go back in the Yaksta caravan before me actually take out the caravan after my name, we have a song called Whoa Girl that was actually full blown Afro. My Baby, yo. All them songs that was full blown Afro. That was actually a piano beat at the time. You understand? But I was a person who just like the sound and I said, boy, them things sound like can run in the future.
Yeah.
So it's almost like me, I was intrigued by the futuristic sounds of things. You get me? So it's like making people understand the different counterparts of what I can do with my talent is very essential to my growth. You get me? Because monotony sometimes bore people, you know. You understand? And then boredom means less fans. You get me? But sometimes transitioning to sometimes can also be misinterpreted as you lose your way.
Yeah.
It's like with controversy.
Yeah.
Controversy is a prime example of that. It's like, Mr. Alright, me a show no. Where una jump up on every day and I'm going to do it. I'm going to see a different reaction. But yet when they give them a positive, it creeps.
But there's no intention. I don't gather from you. So, you can correct me if I'm wrong. There is something to want to be a part of the trending topics. Like even
No.
so, it's like your goal is to always, even if you want to do the trap sounding dancehall, you're gonna do a trap sounding dancehall that is
Positive.
that is
You get
core
me?
to you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like, all right, we have the reggae catalog forward, but there's a capability of actually doing all of it, like everything we're going now. But it's like, just like we have the dark side, you have the light side. You understand? I represent the light, as you can all see it already. So it's almost like, all right, we are going to do a trap all. We figure out a way now to do it way. It can be very entertaining. You understand? Because while editing entertainment, because remember, my type of music is like edutainment. You get me? But me also have my fit life then when I'm ready. And me have my money talk when I'm ready. And then me have me ready when I'm ready. You know? And then all these different type of sub-genres within the dancehall and the reggae genres is there. You understand? So it's like you have to double and them little thing to the same.
Yeah.
And win new fans all about. But just don't lose your core fan base how we actually stand for. Because oftentimes, sometimes people get a hit song in a dancehall and feel like, all right, this is a new lane. No. You get a hit song in a dancehall, give thanks for the hit song there. That's just one to the catalog. Go back to where you were. You understand? And continue upon the party, because sometimes you might feel, because the fans them love this song, you feel like, yeah, and this song them love. Rasta boy, we feel like, what they say, I take it back now, I say it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like, even with I see you do a song with Nation Boss, right? Yeah. But Sing Boss, Silk Boss, like, you ever think of that, like trying to collaborate with Silk Boss, even Skeng? Is that something that you would do?
I know some listen, men know all them good. You understand?
Yeah, Josh, he didn't money talk with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All them, like, from once I'm ready, look, I'm just about the music, you know. Don't mix up and propaganda, I'm not really, you know. It's just that sometimes you don't have people brave enough to actually talk their mind and say, boy, certain things not happen. It's like, since Ambition, there was a wide gap. I think Jamil was the only one at the time who actually entered that gap with the type of conscious dancehall. There was a wide gap, and like nobody never there focus over the side. Nobody even business with it, because like the market is very slow. But the problem was the music wasn't really entertaining. You see me?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You get me? Because me can be real, and it's like the lyrics there, the melody, but it don't fit for dancehall. And if you want to play the dancehall, if you can easily either make them bossa blanc, meds, or dance.
Yeah.
And it's perfect if you can do all three in one. Yeah.
So it's almost like I figured a formula now for actually bring forth all of them things within the music and plunge it out.
Okay, right, because even Ambition, as much as it does talk several things about, being prosperous, and being edutaining, it still was sort of somber. I kind of could have
But groovy.
fit in a way, but kind of could have fit in that's the little subgenre that was me kind of that emo dancehall ish, at least the vibe of it. So I kind of get what I say.
Yeah, cause alright, like we have a dancehall therapist, chronicler. Cause I'm a king of emo now. You see me? Cause the man there, he's a very maverick artist, And more time, like sometimes I just dip on my hands and I clean up or something, man. Like I go up on YouTube and we'll listen. Let's put on a chronicler playlist and listen. And people might say I have one sound, but him use that one sound in so many different diverse way. Maybe him just can't go high like how we can go high. But when you hear me, I hear him. And you feel when I say the same way. So it's almost like the emo dancehall is a thing. You understand? It's just like we're just gonna label it yet. We just put everything on the trap.
Yeah.
No, we'll label it.
But me been a try label it.
Yeah.
So it did it. But I don't know. For me, I'm just doing like reggae dancehall, Jamaican universal music. That's how I put myself. My invention would be the country dancehall and the country reggae. Kind of bring my twist to it.
Bush reggae.
Music, yeah, everything,
But say like you're an artist.
Yeah.
You see me? Like that's how I see you. That's how I view you.
Yes, I.
See, every artist like don't have a problem with it. And then they respect the work that you do, which is what.
Because I think remember it's like from once I understand ego, for maneuver yourself.
Yeah.
Me not got this, not artist.
And what's perfect too is like I know there's like a competition
Yeah.
You know, they're innately, instinctively, there's a competition.
Yeah.
But I feel like you won't, the music that you do and the kind of person that you are, you won't try to, it's not like you're trying to compete with anyone.
Nah,
So
man.
that's why it's almost feel like, even if we're friends, it don't feel like, oh, you're going to overtake me or you're going to take my spot.
So what you have to understand is people are greater than people. And you can't always be the greatest. You're the greatest of that time and that era, but somebody will replace you.
Desert or rather say it best, never compare yourself to others.
Life is
There's
a
always
battery in general.
someone.
And the moment it plug in any form of socket or remote or any form of source that pulls energy, that battery will one day finish. The moment you enter the scene, you're dated. And one day, you're going to expire. Why compete when you can be great? Competition, you know, is actually looking at a competitor, you know. And when you start build like rivalry sometimes brings strife. Even though it is good to accelerate and excel, sometimes
You have to keep
you
sharp.
destroy, you destroy a lot of good bands. So it's like, I don't care about your success. You I make $100,000 for your show, I may get 5,000. I take my 5,000 and take 2,500 out of that and try to find something where can make it 15,000. Keep making 100,000. Because at the end of the day, you can buy 8 bottles of champagne, I can buy a crate of Guinness, me still a drink. We still piece it back out. You see the difference? We don't want the next man,
It's
but
going
that's
to
what we
same
do.
place.
Yeah,
You're right.
they're going to same place.
You're
You
right.
take your 5,000 and reinvest in a
Yeah,
farm.
we do me look good thing, isn't me? I buy some
You have to
But-
come from,
yeah,
because
yeah.
the person who I get the 100,000 have to come to me either way.
Isn't it?
Have to-
Somebody in
Yeah,
this
have to
world
eat.
have to greater. If you boss with the lyrics and the people them like this a man a flow or what them like, just keep on your thing. Because the man the flow also have him time. No matter if them rate him as the best and the highest and this and the toughest, you might have him time. When there's a fame time no more. Them can't stop you them from bust from TikTok. Million artists are bust this year and million are bust next year. But another world million will stick. Maybe 1 5 out of a million will stick. You understand? But at least more avenues of mouth is being fed.
True.
It seems like a greatest, or at least an artist's greatest fear is when that time run out. But it seems like you don't really fear that, are you?
Oh, fair.
Or
I
about
hear
that.
that. Me get my little one, me melt that. That's it. Me know tomorrow bring me. I know me I live far. That's it. Me just make sure to save up something. Me jing bang them when me can't come here. Yeah.
You almost have to have that mentality being in music, like.
Because you'd be sad. I feel like that's it. Like you do so many desperate things to try and always be on the top. But when you realize that it's all for a season, like that's what life is, seasonal anyway. So yeah.
You know why you have so much sad people in the world?
Because there's a chemical imbalance in our brain.
Not even chemical imbalance. Lord,
She
I
got
want to-
scientific with it.
You see me? The imbalance is just natural. You understand? But are we the problem? Our own sadness. It's like we hate for love. We hate for see our next man joy. If you love that person joy, you loving that joy bring joy to you, you know. And that extend your love. The fact that this a man I run now, where I go oppose and a reigning champion now, when I them the people I say, or him the people I say. When I the bush lad and our local era time, I with them I say. No matter who they are sing and you them they are sing. Them not choose them. So when your time or your platform go down now, why is it that you for them one rise? You for burn it down. Go and go on side and make him and them yam them food. You know what I mean? If you used to get 10 dub plate and you start get 5, give thanks for 5 because some man now
You could
get
have
none.
get 0. True.
You see me? If you used to buy Epic and weed, go back to his Zaza. If you pink champagne,
Itopia weed.
Yeah. Itopia weed. Go back to the Zaza. If you used to buy the pink champagne and you can't buy it no more, red label wine it out. You see me? Because remember this. You see, if you don't make use of your time, when that time pass, it will make use of you. Because you'll be a fictitious character that is an example to not be, and that is the idiot. You get me? You know what I'm the avatar there, you know? We get everything bent around you. You get what I say? So it's in the reality, Mouldn't be a liar if me say, boy, me have one of the worst experience. I had a wonderful year last year in a pandemic.
Yeah.
I may have a tremendous year this year. You understand? Though the song them may not blow up big,
Yeah.
Like the ambition and the emotion and the freedom, it is just not Yaksta season. My season's coming again. So I'm just start to put my little skelly and my time and the water and make it go and see me. Great, and make coconut juice, pot soon done. You see me? When my food cheer now, then I'm my time again. Because the EP's around the corner.
See, eh?
I'm in for ask, it's a wonderful EP. I sat and I listened it several times. But what I did was, I carried it to different people to get different like feedbacks. And was all positive. And to be honest, what I'm doing now with making the transition and showing them different side, at first people never like, but now they are warming up to. Because now them actually start to see. Me not try to change from what I do, you know. But just show you something I have more for offer. You understand? If I go to soca, I can jump in a soca market. If I go over Afro, I can go in Afro market. But my main bush market is to actually give it the information. Because me not have no fear, to tell you the honest truth. The problem with enough of we is like we lost the moral of what we are. We confide too much. So we become not confident. And that's why enough of the man them fear to see me. Because them have something what them want, but them feared. Every outcome you know, bring a reaction. But how you actually bring it across.
Yeah.
You can walk and tell a man about him mother, you know. But how you bring it across. You can cuss a bad word and it can be offensive or not. Because you have different range of how you actually say it. But most of the time we take so much, it's like we take so much pride in our way and yeah, oh, me are the most greatest and me are the most this. Go on side because somebody greater come. Michael Jackson could have moonwalk. Eh? And then whole man after Michael Jackson go and do the boss the same moonwalk.
But there's only one Michael Jackson.
So we have Ghetto Michael Jackson.
No, but I'm trying to show you. He created that dance. But yeah, what are people?
Apparently he didn't create it.
Well, the man them
He
before.
popularized it.
All right, but he popularized it. I'm trying to show you.
Yeah.
So somebody else build them dance and him come take it to a different level.
Yeah.
It's just like Lego the Bird. Monster build a dance and Lali carry it to a next level. Ding Dang, some man on Ding Dang build a dance and Ding Dang sing both and carry it to a different level. Because you have greatest, and then you have phenomenal and extraterrestrial and keep and go and hold up a big long word them where, you know, out there for call it. But it's just the reality of things. It's like we take the time out for actually focus on the negative and the positive thing. Yo, my likes when the youth them win. You bring joy to me.
Yeah.
And not every crowd will be my crowd. And that me understand. Not every season is my season. But when it's my season, I make sure that I pick every blossom and every fruit that bear. Some work it. Yeah.
You mentioned the EP. When is it going to drop?
All right, the EP was supposed to be released on my birthday, which was like 2 days ago. Monday? Did I which day?
The
Thursday.
20th.
Thursday. Yeah, it was Monday, but
Happy belated.
big up.
Wait,
But-
so you won
Nation Boss and-
I love you,
big
bro.
Anaro.
TJ, Shensia, Ding Dang, a back away.
Yeah.
You know, but I want to show you the 100 is that it was supposed to be on that day. Then I had put it forward to next month. But what I've realized is we have a whole heap of like selection issues. Because when we go down 100 blocks, my vice have all them. And then go back a country and come back and get a next zip again. So it's like we are go through the selection period of not making the EP just on one level. But we still want to be very impactful when it comes down to like the feel and the message and, you know, something for the girls them same way, something for the G them in the street, some things for the kids them, you know, actually can bring across a diverse EP, which may have most of the tracks them, but we still go through the selection period. Packaging, so setting up a marketing plan and so forth. Because the EP will tie to 22, which was a significant year when me start to get my first youth. You know, 22 is a very significant number and everything, you know. Like one of the most powerful number in the whole numerology.
You said this is the year 2022. Why is it such a shit year?
Well, really and truly, it might be shit for you.
Might
But
be great
somebody
for an
else
expert.
knows smiling.
You're right.
You get me?
Yeah.
And real and true. And hear me I tell you, overlook on it. It's when you're downtime, think about the uptime when I come. Because if you keep on think about the shit, all you smell the body them. Why for that still? But I'm sure you.
Big why. It's a bust of why for them. But
But
even for you, like enough people think, enough artists think slow down during the pandemic.
Yeah.
While it could be said that, you know, you had your rise during them time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's why I'm trying to show you, say, boy,
It may be bad for some people, but yeah,
it's
you're
not really a shit year. It's just maybe a year period of learning then. Because real and truly, it's no shit, you know, because it's still like excel. But no, tomorrow man, if you get up, you can find a patty or a buckle of water or something to eat.
Yeah, thank be to God, I've never been hungry.
Yeah, so you have to give them things because remember, I can tell this. Yeah, there's a little youth in time hungry to tear all my shut, you know. You know. Yeah, Billy makes some rascal at the corner, you know. I tell you, you know.
That's why you became a farmer, because at least
no,
never
as I said, I say the farming thing wasn't really did it from a long time. You know.
Okay.
Family thing that you know.
Okay.
I just learn about that, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost like, but we just get the drive for I always want to be successful. You understand? But music is a forte, a passion for me personally. Like, enough people, you know, I'm very musical, you know. Production wise, I just start learning to play the instruments. I video them, I direct them. Majority of what you see is when I sit down and create. Because what I want to be known for as a musician is the person that always go above and beyond to make him art look exceptional. If I see me put on a music video that is not really so up, it's because me I direct it or the producer may not have a budget to put. But anything with house music and bush music put out, like Numb, Money Talk, Controversy, all them visuals there, So Girl Hysteria Forward, My Time, because I have a bunch of music videos set already and put out. It's almost like I take my time and my effort to make sure that them thing is well presented to the people. So yeah, it's like just always look on everything as a positive. Even when you're having the worst day sometimes and you blow your steam, remember this. If you keep on dwell on the negative, all you get at is negative.
True.
I've asked you this final question. There's a school of thought that artists that bust between the years of 2020 to 2021, them are pandemic artists. And the only reason why them bust are because things had slowed down. But now that things are getting going again, when you look on them artists, they look like things kind of slow down for them, and them probably try classify you being a part of that bunch. Like you've heard that talk?
Yeah.
Attribute to you?
But opinions are opinions, and people say what they say. The mere fact that you got a break simply means it was your time. You have this saying that people hate an individual who can do more for them than them can do for themselves. If we were supposed to bust before pandemic, but I'm bust before pandemic. Because I've been putting out music for 7 years before me get the break. But within pandemic, I put out something phenomenal that taught them. Remember, I never garbage to come with them. And them sang the still at the chorus stain at our career. To date, Skeng biggest songs them when put out different from Look Miss is Protocol and Gunmanship. And that was in pandemic. Joshy put out in tune them was in pandemic. You understand? And even though people may say, as me say, everything fluctuates. Vibes Cartel have him up and down time. My father did. Show me.
No, you can't tell some guys are fan that say him have up and down. It always up.
No, but some of them. No, different from being a Maverick artist. You have time when some different people are on it.
Yeah.
You see me? And then him just come back out of the blue and lock back the gate for you. I know some Ali around it. For the little time, yeah. I see it with every artist. And
I think the key is to be consistent.
Yeah.
And that's all they can ask.
Remember, I say me literally one day me a man say, Chronicler career done. And I say, give him, me say, cannot write off a man we put out 100 songs a week. You can't write off a man like
quality songs.
Yeah, can't treat them quality. Yo, no matter what go on or what them want
I
say.
don't follow up Chronicler like, but he really put out 100 songs?
No, man. Put a whole heap of songs.
Put a whole heap of songs, man.
Whole heap of
What I
songs
say is
put
that,
out.
alright, I remember a song named National something. Like him just put out there. What am I talking about the system?
Chronicler might just put out a song right now as we speak.
Yeah. Because there's a man like that.
Yeah.
He's very talented. And he see, it's like a them thing here. Like people normally take people celebrate, you feel it, than the actual win. Them love when you win, you know. But when you become a winner, them vex. You get me? So me not have run, you know. Because me a winner, you know. So you go vex, you know.
See it,
Yeah, you can't stay there.
You can give somebody a piece of the new EP to the people them out there.
Like, what am I doing with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, one
boombox
song.
and one song.
Yeah, man. Bring guys a boombox and grab my boss.
Let the people them see you come.
Yeah. Come cross. Fire the gun on the youth. Yeah. Find my phone black and white. The white one. The black one. No, yeah, white one. Not the black one. The white one.
So which song you gonna give me?
Can't get enough tune, man. If I'm a gay. What about you on there? But
Just give us give the people them a sneak peek.
yeah. Yeah, and I mean, no one to come talk about me. The touchscreen style, you know. So it's a old man thing.
Real 40-year-old. Real 40-year-old.
I to come talk about me.
Yeah, I'll go and some operate on the phone to something.
Yeah, so you know. Alright. With an arrow. God, good. Connect, you know.
Alright.
Yeah. Yaksta. Bush. The conception angels to God. Yo, Sam. At your awesome formation. And never neglect God's gift to creation. Peace, my master. But you both are my masterpieces. Masterpiece. Why 22? I didn't naturally start music. You naturally start. Put forth on this journey. When I live in Vegas, we get the first year. 2018, 19, and 20 was your preparation. 2021, then mature. 2022, we get all the accolades there. We can't wait to fear.
Heartbreak pending, about to fuck up and not the ending. Tears wasn't meant to blending.
Put some sound effects.
Let my God know I'm tempted. To call you, girl, I'm tempted. Vacant, but this space renting. Get no room, they made a clean. So I'll immortalize the memories that makes you and I will never say goodbye. We stick with you forever. And if I kill the joy with this trust so symbolize, never let a day go by until we make things better. Oh, hurts my heart when you're not with me.
Ah, not get them no more. Not get them no more. Not get them no more. Not. I appreciate soon put this up on YouTube. I want to get a copyright strike in the future. What song again? What song again?
Yeah.
It's called Immortalize.
What rhythm name again? Come here, the rhythm name.
I think a bash rhythm name.
Sure.
I can't declare them send.
Oh, okay. Come here, the rhythm name.
Yes. You want one more before we go?
Yeah, we hear one more.
Alright.
So them keys, every rhythm there, it all win with me automatically. Yeah, man. From here, them keys and plus the backing vocals, win.
Let me find it.
How
them-
many songs on the EP?
8.
8.
And them way I play confirm.
Yeah, man. Can't get them more, man.
Yeah.
No more.
That's
Yo.
the one. That's the one. That's the one.
The road commission them could I use a road like that song I feel like ads on it. Smooth road like we need whole heap and do smooth road, I swear.
Yeah.
That one I like it mix chat dancehall with emo dancehall
Yeah, man, emo.
to good effect. All over
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Chat dancehall.
Big up
beat
Anti
and-
Blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More.
Kadim.
Oh, nice.
From here the haunting type of vibe. We should have know. We should have know.
You know?
Big up Andrew
Nice.
Blacks.
Yeah, man.
What's the name of this one?
It's called Smooth Up.
Smoother
Smoother Head, yeah.
See it there?
Nice.
Hey, man.
You know, so it's
Yeah.
like a deep, like a them thing I'm risk like, even though we have other songs, cause both produce a song on it same way. Me have me and Chronicler on it.
Mad.
Yeah, I mean, I have me and Karan Ajula from it's a big Punjabi artist.
Cool.
You know, and then
Indian, that in Boon.
yeah, like him was like, oh no, no, think me, no. Yeah, it's like big. It's like Korean
Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a thing I go on. I don't know, like my songs them I run in India.
Wow.
You know, it's like a whole heap of, you know, them type of people that reach out to me, see me. You know, we have tours that come up because me and Chronicler have a show in December, Boxing Day. Me have tour come up next week again. You don't know, Caribbean a call. You know, the UK is yet for see Yaksta. Next year I have Europe.
I know them must want to see.
Right?
Yeah, man, is it me? But I want to tell you that I just because me is a man way, but it's never ready yet. I feel like me need more materials for go there. You know, new materials.
I know that was something them always say, like them fearful, like them sing one song and then them I forgot draft like a baba or like
Bob,
a,
yeah. Me depend on that. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like more of a sing on 5 songs than we can sing on 3 Bob Marley. You know, yeah. We don't have to listen to somebody never sing about 6 Bob Marley. You know,
Yeah, boy, but you have like 30 minutes to fill.
yeah, you know?
Like, that's the
Yeah.
worst,
So
yes.
give thanks to them things, but you don't know. Big up the fix here, man.
Yeah, man, give
Nice.
thanks to you
Yeah.
for passing through Yaksta, man. Yo, me appreciate you when him dropping a pato inspired that song. Pato him that time,
You mean for us, so by the way, it's like you talk to him still after or him?
Yeah, man, we still
Yeah.
reason when we're ready, you know? Yeah, because you don't know, as I say, sometimes you have to just sit and point out certain things.
Nice,
You get
yeah.
me? But yeah, it's just always that. And for me personally, I just give thanks for where my career is. And to be honest, I see a lot of like possibilities in what I'm doing, because it's been a while since an artist that is actually independent without the big label back of them thrive so much doing these type of
Yeah,
things.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, big up to the people who want to support me, see me, and big up all the people. I love you, and big respect to my team, Most Music, and Quasi and Nikos, and Bad Producer them. Big up Kelly and the Beats, and again, Andrew Blacks, and big up the Fix.
I mean, give us credit too, because we were there when, Patrick, twins of twins.
Twins of Twins, Terati, yes.
Can't forget them.
Come on,
Can't
put me on
forget
this
them.
over there, big up Twins of Twins, yeah, man.
He
Big
was
up,
the
yeah,
person
yeah,
that introduced us, us to you, and to see your growth and evolution. It's been nice to witness, and
Yeah,
of
man,
course,
devices, man.
always a
Yeah,
support.
big up Twins of
Yeah,
Twins.
so.
So send the video to boss.
Yeah. Big up yourself,
Yes.
Yaksta. Keep on putting in the damn work. Keep on making good music,
Yes, sir.
good art.
Give
You know what I
us
mean?
And keep being smart.
And man, I don't know, say we here at the Fix are gonna ever support him. Man. Don't
every
know.
time.
Which is right. What the people them can follow up on the socials?
And on social media, I never change. It's official YAKSTA. Alright, I'm having blue tick, so the scammer them dead. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, official
I'm on
Yaksta. And Spotify. Make sure you go up on Spotify, my Deezer. Yeah, we need the support from them part of the CMA. So on the Spotify, run it over to 200,000 monthly listeners. You don't know. Yeah, so all people worldwide.
Yeah, have
Yaksta the
Apple
Bush
Music,
Dog.
right? Yeah.
Apple Music,
Yeah.
same way. Yeah, and all them thing there, you know?
Yeah. Alright, people. Yaksta, Bush Lord himself.
That is it.
I'll fix and I'll read that.